Oh my god. All right, everybody. Well, welcome to our first game. Let me make sure that the titles are correct. It looks like they are. We've got TSUN versus BOWTO. TSUN made up of their team TSUN and UMA, and BOWTO made up of their teams of BOWTO and Tash 2. So TSUN bringing with them, unfortunately, 2 bots. So we've
Sorry,
got
what I
late.
miss?
Well, we just started the game. You are in it. You should be because you were in the training room ahead of time, right?
Yep.
Perfect. So TSUN is bringing with them double Le Fantasque. They are bringing a Toulon, actually double Toulons, and then both of their bots they have put in battleships, the Prince Heinrichs. Very interesting setup there. Unfortunately, TSUN told their new teammates the wrong time to start. Rip them. This might be a very quick battle, and it might be a 2-0 sweep, which means we'll go looking for a game 3. That's what we usually end up doing. Putin, what do we got to the south?
For the red team, we've got a Vaquan, a Wichita, a Sims, Brandenburg, a Rook, and a Weimar. Weimar, I don't know. It's
Imar,
Germany.
yep. Remember, you can take up to tier 8 ships, and I believe it's 2 tier 8 ships that you can bring. I forgot to ask what ships were banned, although it probably doesn't matter given the context of 2 bots. But I'll see if I can dig that information up anyway.
Pretty sure the bots aren't banned.
Max of 2 tier 8 ships, max of 1 tier 8 battleship, max of 2 destroyers, 2 cruisers, and 2 battleships. Huh. Alright, let's take a look at build up stage. We are... I don't even know what group we are in.
Well, we might have some hot action
6.
going on in Apple soon.
Well, I'm not surprised. TSUN needs to be extremely aggressive here with their Fantasques. They got to get in there. TSUN banned Atlantico and BOWTO banned the Vladivostok. So they saw what TSUN did with the Sinop, and they banned the tier 8 version.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. Just unfortunate. TSUN did the 200 IQ and said, we're bringing bots and we're putting them in German battleships.
Well, I mean,
I don't think anyone saw that maneuver coming.
well, considering yesterday when we saw somebody bringing a bot, they brought a destroyer. Remember?
Oh yeah, that was. They almost pulled that off.
They almost did. I felt though that if they had brought a battleship, it probably would have been better. So it's almost like they were listening to that and they brought that up. But you know, banning the Vlad versus the Sinop, honestly, there's not much of a difference between the two. You know, you got the same caliber guns, you know, so just some reload and stuff. Ooh, one of the bots is broadside. That's gonna be bad. Not so bad.
Right. You forgot it's a rook shooting it, so.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the bot's trying to kill Chuck. I'm done with the bots. They can burn.
Yep, they rammed into Chukwama. Chukwama trying to back up, but the bot says, nope, you're going to go forward, son. And so that's what happens.
Well,
Now TSUN does grab the A cap, though.
well, they set up the smoke strat to farm out the one Heinrich bot. I wonder if this pays off for the bot. I have bad feelings for him.
Mm-hmm. All right, Prince Heinrich, the Nakimov, go forth and do something. He's not... Look, the bot's not even using Hydro. What kind of bot is this?
Plus he's got already built, so.
Mm-hmm. Bot's ready build, best build, as he takes 2 torpedoes while turning. Ooh. He's up against the Brandenburg. Brandenburg, of course, does not have Hydro. But, that doesn't matter. First blood going
Well,
about to.
I like this move by D Square to just say, "Oh look, there's nothing at sea. I'll just be on my merry way and go cap that."
Mm-hmm. Yep. Chukwama now detected he wanted to do something about the Brandenburg, but he can't because the Brandenburg has torpedoes, and he's kind of broadside to that, so. Oshari backing off. The other bot is currently just hanging in the middle of the map. Weimar now sitting in a smokescreen, able to rain death upon Chukwama's Toulon.
I mean, it's only a matter of time before they get A, because their Lachlan is, taking the scenic route.
Mm-hmm.
Which, yeah, it is what it is. Like, the Sim should have free reign and just get into B. Like, what is he gonna get hydroed and not see the ship coming at him with the hydro?
I think he's taking his time because it's more important that he's able to smoke up the Weimar right now, and I kind of like that. They know they've got the advantage on ships, right? Even before you even factor in that there's two bots, well now one, they've got the advantage on ships. So for them, I think they're trying to be a little more cautious and not do dumb things to end up getting themselves wrecked. Meanwhile, the Squarius takes the sea cap, opens up on the Wichita. I'm kind of surprised with this, frankly. I would have liked to have seen him moving closer to the Wichita, get on his side, and open up with AP. He actually could have done some really good damage to the Wichita that way.
Now, ironically, with being down a battleship and the other one just going on a merry cruise, it looks like. Not only do players do it, but bots apparently do it. TSUN's in the lane because, they just had the cap advantage for so long.
That's changing pretty quickly, right? Tash got the A cap, or sorry, BOWTO got the A cap, and BOWTO is about to grab the B cap. You can see the Sims now pushing in with the use of smoke so that he's able to carefully grab the cap without losing hit points or being decapped, and they take out the Toulon. And that's pretty much going to do it, although brilliant torpedoes by Battleship Nagato. We didn't see him play yesterday for TSUN. Not enough to get the kill, but he does have torpedoes on the other side as well.
It ain't so. He's torping again.
Amazing. Interesting that he's only fired off one rack. I wonder if one of them got stunned. No? I think he's trying to hold it.
Ooh, can he go forward in time? Chuck easily evades
Kwama does the... Yep.
But now he's got to deal with Weimar.
He's got the Weimar and he's got the Rook,
And
both
the
of which
Rook.
have their torpedoes. But I like Chukwama's decision to shoot at the Weimar in the face. That's really smart. And the Sims is even coming around in front of him. Look at D Squarius now trying to come up the other side, the rear, and try to destabilize the situation. Try to help his teammate. Now he's in a slap fight with the Sims and the Weimar. Chukwama's in big trouble. He does get a good hit on the Rook, though. D Squarius is going for it.
I kind of has to.
Yep. He's going to end up trading him for 2. It's a good trade.
Well, no, 3. 3 ships went down. He took out 2. This is actually a good ram.
Absolutely a great
Oh
ram.
my God, the horror.
And
somebody brought a ram flag.
now it's tied up. Now Battleship Nagato, extremely low health, but alive. They have to get into the A cap. I'm surprised that Nagato isn't backing in right now. If he backed into the cap, he'd be safer. But I think he's thinking, go for the B cap. Go for the safe cap. He's making full best speed to B right now.
No.
Is TSUN going to win this game with a bot? But what do you think?
It would be 2 bots. More importantly,
Or 2 bots,
the
you're right.
bot is just chilling. I think the I think what he's thinking is the bots are gonna go into A, get farmed out. Let me go to B.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because it's gonna tell him where the other Voklan went to, where if he's gotta go get A.
Yep.
Oh, according to the score timer, we have 3 minutes left in this game if absolutely nothing changes, and
Well,
I
and
have
you
a
can
feeling things are going to change.
you can see that the Vok is moving away, which is very interesting to see. He's been told just go sail someplace, and I think they haven't thought about this bot possibly going into the A cap, which is just about to happen. And of course, the Fantask goes to B. The Wichita tries to also play the safe route by going C instead of trying to hunt down the the Fantask.
Ah. Wait, these are fast caps too, aren't they?
They are fast caps, yes. So this
Oh my
is
God, the bot's
huge.
gonna cap.
The bot's
They
going to get
brought
away with the cap.
They brought a capping bot. Nobody saw that one coming.
Nobody saw that coming, right? As BOWTO's Vaquelin now turns around and desperately tries to get to A in time, doesn't. Heinrich is detected, can get farmed out, but can he die in 2 minutes? That's the big question.
More importantly, can the bot actually kill something?
Right, if the bot can kill Vaquelin, that's going to be huge. Ladies and gentlemen, it all comes down to this bot.
The bot.
That's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
This you will never see in COTS. I can guarantee you that one.
Vaquelin trying to take his time to get in. Notice he's not spotting anything anymore. They don't know where the Prince Heinrich is. Even the radar from the Wichita goes up and doesn't detect anything. Nagato being very smart and staying away from that Wichita, though I have a feeling his guns might be needed soon.
Well, it's a minute 30.
Where's the Heinrich's guns looking the wrong way? That's unfortunate.
In the wrong way. They're looking at where they should be.
At the Wichita?
Right, the DD that's coming at him.
Oh, okay. So, Vaquelin detected now. The Vaquelin will probably duck behind this island so he can be safe. My guess. The bot fires those torpedoes off.
Just like
Okay.
a real player. Just like a real player.
Now here's the big problem. The Wichita is going to B cap. They
Right.
get into B, that will stop all pointing. And our capping battleship is going to C. That's true. But I'll tell you what, if that Heinrich would have just sat in the A cap, this would have been a victory for them. Oh wait, Wichita's spotted now. That's another thing too, is if Nagata would have been spotting the Wichita for the bot to shoot at, this might have been different too.
Well, he's sending out those torpedoes to try to kill the Wichita, because...
Too bad the Wichita has hydro, huh?
Oh my God, he's cheating. You're supposed to wait until after they hit you or go by you.
This goes back to that, and this goes back to that comment I had made about had Squarius snuck up on the Wichita broadside and then just unleashed hell with AP. I think this would have been a very different game. Also, had they told their teammates the right start time, this might have been a different game too.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it's not like the start times changed at all.
Yeah, they did. They started an hour earlier than yesterday.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Yeah, yesterday we started at 1 p.m. local time. Today we're starting at 12 p.m. local time.
Oh, wow. That stinks. Well, 23 seconds, this is all over.
I don't get a death pick.
No. And the bot lives.
Come on, Nagato. Open up with your guns right now and die, please. Chukwama says crying. You guys got so close. You guys got so close. I was just expecting to put 2-0 for BOWTO and just be done with it. But then you guys almost pulled it off. Hopefully your UMA friends will be on hand. I just find it really interesting because this is a tournament that's being done in EU during EU times, so you don't have to do crazy crazy time zone changes like we have to do, all the crazy maths and stuff. You got it easy, and they still showed up late. Oh well.
Listen, I did zero maths. I just got told what time.
I know that's the easiest way to do it, isn't it? All right,
It's
I
the
got to
only
go to
way.
this button, and we're gonna run our first 3-minute ad break in between here, so we can get ourselves ready for the next battle. Congratulations, BOWTO, for the first win. This is a
You know
best
what?
of
What's the max
3.
number of bots can they have?
I mean, I don't know. You might recall yesterday there was a team that was disqualified and banned from future events because they never showed up on the first day, possibly
Because
also due to timing.
they never said anything.
Right, they never said anything. Exactly. Now, a couple of notes. Well, there's an ad break going on right now, so it's not going to matter. I'll wait. Check on something else. Oof.
Okay, so if a team cannot field the required amount of players, a maximum of a third of the team can be substituted with bots with the following settings: mobile armed AI level high.
That definitely felt like AI level high, didn't it?
Yeah, I question that high.
Whoops. Yeah. Whatever. It is what it is. Team fails to attend round 1 of the build-up stage, the missing team will be eliminated from the tournament. So there was one UMA person that showed up, so technically that team is not eliminated from the tournament. Now, I have to ask you this in all honesty. Oh, hey, Killer showed up from UMA. Now they will only need one bot. And guys, I'll tell you what, one bot would have been the difference last game, I think.
I completely agree.
This will be interesting.
Well, somebody was desperate on the phone calling, "Get up, dude. They lied to us. They can't tell
Get
time
up.
either."
Right?
Oh, wait, this
And hey,
stop eating. Eat at your computer.
that's what we do.
I'm not a big fan of that myself, personally.
I agree. Hey, big thank you. Actually, I should wait another 30 seconds. The ads will end in about 30 seconds because of the 2-minute delay. And I think I should still have my YouTube going too. Let me double check that. It is live.
Well, they haven't put the bot in yet, so.
Well, they have a certain amount of time in between matches, right? So my guess is that they're just hoping and praying, and like you said, get up! Madly sending text messages, Discord pings, whatever they can do, smoke signals, you know?
The Pony
Flying to
Express.
Portugal. Pony Express, yes, exactly. Ooh, I never checked, okay. Oh, whatever.
It'll be interesting to see what they do, because hopefully they get their camping battleship bot again. 'Cause he managed to survive the entire game.
That's some high-level AI right there. Hey, big thanks to you guys.
Most of the team.
Big thanks to you all for joining in today. We have 67 of you tuning in so far from 2 minutes in your future. Thank you very much for being here. Love your sits. Love your name. Thank you for the follow. And don't forget, we do have giveaways going. We're on a 2-minute delay. Anytime that you may run into problems with ads, I want to mention this to you all. We are also streaming this to YouTube. So the big brain is to have both tabs open. So if you get stuck watching ads at a time that you don't like to see, well, you can flip over to the other tab and watch what's going on that way. Um, as you know, Twitch does insert ads at a certain time, so does YouTube, but Twitch is a little bit more aggressive with inserting ads. So I try to put a large period of hey, Conde is here. He woke up. Awesome. We try to put a big ad barrier buffer. Let's call it a buffer, big ad buffer, so that in case we jump to another game, let's say this goes 2-0 and we need to find a game 3 right away, we can do that without having to worry about fitting in an ad break in between. So I do appreciate you guys being patient, but don't forget we do also have the stream going on YouTube. You can pull that up if you want, youtube.com/LordZath. I do all my streams now on YouTube and here, and there is a 2-minute delay over on YouTube as well. At least I think so. That'd be really embarrassing if there wasn't. So TSUN now is at full strength. 6 players, 3 UMA, 3 TSUN. And as soon as that happened, 1 player from Tash 2 and 1 player from BOWTO left the training room. Did you see that, Puddin?
Yeah, well, I mean, they were gone before the final person showed up, so maybe they'll bring 2 bots and be like, it's only fair.
That's always a possibility. Let's go ahead and refresh and take a look at the situation right now. So,
No,
FFP. What?
They're coming back. They must have been setting something up.
Yeah, they probably said, okay, well, now we don't have it as easy because the other guys are here. Let's go ready up some try hardships. So FFP is up 1 game over SEAR, the Sea Rats. We saw them yesterday. We don't have any idea what's going on with Ape or Tits, but we'll see what happens. Twit, thank you for confirming the 2-minute delay over on YouTube. Appreciate you. I really do, because this is the second tournament that I've cast to YouTube as well. Now somebody from TSUN went to out. Anyways, so the idea here is, I want to make sure that I can bring you guys all, the content you deserve, the quality content you deserve, right?
Yes.
All right, what do we have here?
Oh, we have full teams. Just waiting on Hector to ready up.
Mm-hmm. Now, someone in my chat just said that rewards do not advance. And I think they do, because of your prize pool. Right here, your placement. But maybe I'm wrong.
I'm not sure. Like, the last thing I worry about is the prize pool for a tournament I'm not involved in.
Yeah, I agree. Like I said, guys, after our best of 3 is done, we will most likely have a bit of a delay while the group stages are figured out. If you think about it, every team that wins these best of 3s that we're doing right now, every team that wins these best of 3s will have to determine which players they want to keep from the losing team. They grab one group of 3 or one team of 3 to form a group of 9. And while that's happening, the group stages are going to be figured out as well. So I'm letting them know that we are ready to go, and away we go. I appreciate this. The sooner we get into a game, the sooner we may be able to bring you a game 3 if we have to bail out and find another one. So let's go ahead and get to our next game. Oh, I have to put my stinger back on. I forgot to do the stinger. Okay, whatever. Here we go. Game 2 of TSUN versus BOWTO. TSUN down a game due to having to play with 2 bots last game, though they made it a very competitive effort. And now they're at full strength. Will that have an impact? We'll find out as they bring with them 2 Elefantasks, 2 Toulons, and once again 2 Prince Heinrichs. Honda Gaspar and Killer coming in to take over for the bots.
All right, let's see. For BOWTO and Tash, we have a Weimar, La Fantastique, a Turpitz, a Rook, another Weimar, and a Sims. Not much of a change up. Right, Wichita for a DD
Yep.
and what, Brandenburg or whatever for Tirpitz?
Yes. Yes. So the difference, Brandenburg versus Tirpitz, Brandenburg's got better secondaries. They both have the same torpedoes. Neither has hydro, but Tirpitz does have bigger guns. It's got the 380s. So maybe they felt like the guns of the Brandenburg let them down somehow. I didn't feel that last game.
Well, they clearly didn't kill a Heinrich.
They didn't kill a Heinrich, and on top of that, the Brandenburg did get ran by a Toulon, so maybe they think the bigger guns will punch through the Toulon's bow this game.
They do know it's a 4x2 setup, right?
I don't know. We'll find out. As TSUN puts both their Fantasks in the A cap to get the early grab, and that means the Fantask's link is going to not go into the cap. Weimar detected already. Wonder if we're going to see some shots coming from the Prince Heinrichs. So far, nothing. Conde Gaspar moving on in. I noticed the Conde is not using Lutjens, whereas Killer is. Now, that might not seem like a big deal because in training room battles, you don't have the talents that proc. But keep in mind that there's also the inherent additional buff to preventative maintenance to keep the torpedoes and secondaries alive. Might come in handy.
Well, I mean, I highly doubt it's going to happen, but, you know, you get enough secondary hits, you go burr burr, or even burr burr.
No, you don't. That's what I mean. The talents do not proc in a clan in a training
That's a
room.
talent.
That's a
I
talent.
forgot
Yep.
that was a talent.
But the inherent buffs to skills, commander
Oh, yeah,
skills, are there.
That's there.
Interesting to
It's
see,
always
by
better
the
to
way.
take those captains, anyways.
Agreed. It's interesting, though, to see that neither Prince Heinrich is taking IFHE. I would have thought they would have done that just so that they can pen even more, but they're probably figuring they're up against Tier 7 predominantly ships, so they don't need the extra IFHE.
I mean, realistically, like, what tier 8s do they have to fare to need IFHE?
Yep.
Right, like, it's more important to get the fire on the Tirpitz than to start letting your secondaries do the work.
Yep. Now, this is going to be interesting. We have two destroyers racing to spot each other. It's going to happen soon, although I think the Sims is just outside of detection. He's using radio location to guesstimate with torpedo. Oh, they spotted each other. Here comes the Spider-Man meme as Battleship Nagato opens up. Killer opens up as well with the Heinrich. Nagato hits the handbrake. Oh, gets clobbered. Absolutely clobbered. Oshari's Toulon getting in on this. Battleship Nagato reversing. Goes dark.
He needs to keep reversing to avoid the torpedoes.
Oh, is the Sims going to get a torpedo for his trouble? Weimar's got his hydro banging away. He got detected for a second.
His hydro should have detected those.
Yep, it does. And the Weimar takes a torpedo despite that because of slowing down. And the Sims now comes out. He's detected
Sims is on fire.
because he shot his guns while he was out of the smoke. And he does survive, but the Weimar is now detected. Why is he flooding still? Oh, he DCP'd a fire earlier, perhaps? I must have missed that.
What? Everybody knows you DCP one fire immediately.
Of course, absolutely. 100%. Must happen.
Oh, incapacitated turret. The turret now has less HP.
Oh no, oh no. See that
Well, I
right
mean,
there?
Well, there goes a turret to disabled.
Oh.
Well, there goes the whole ship. The whole
turret
ship is
has-
disabled, guys.
No more HP, and that ship has now been overmatched.
The
Oh,
turret's
oh,
okay, but the ship is not.
Up, and the sinking ship is going to block the torpedoes that would overmatch something else.
I think that's his way of teabagging. Remember, he even teabag teammates.
Yeah, but you use depth charges that way. Anyway.
Listen, dip, potato chip.
That's right. Oh, I missed that series.
Not a lot of action really going on over at Apples, because, well, everybody hates Apples.
Yeah, but Condi's in trouble. And for some odd reason, he's just been kind of chilling over here. I don't know if he's been told where to be going. I don't know who's calling for them and all that good stuff. But it kind of felt like he wasn't told to do anything, so he didn't do anything. And now he's in a position where he's got to race the island here. He can DCP the 2 fires. There goes the DCP. And he needs to turn out, like, right now. Right freaking now. He needs to turn due north. He's not.
I agree. I don't know why he's not turning, unless he's going to sit there and be like, you got torps, I got torps, let's mutually assert destruction here.
Well, he just texts the LeFantasque with his Hydro, but the LeFantasque then knows, okay, he's actually at the island. So Fantasque is just going to go for it. I mean, why wouldn't you? And you can see the Turpitz is coming up the other side to go for it too. So Conda can very easily get squeezed out here. So it feels like all the action was happening over at B, and the result of that was some distraction. And here comes the torpedoes. Condi is... Oh! Oh! Somebody clip that! That was beautiful!
Was that
Link.
an underwater feature?
Link turns into the island to stop him cold. And the torpedoes went right by. He pulled the Top Gun. Hit the brakes and the torps flew right by. And just like that, we have a tied game.
Right, but they are... The Sims is getting whittled down low, which means the Rook is going to be the focus fire of everybody, because,
yeah.
we can't see the Sims.
This team over here needs to wrap this up fast. Tukwama needs to just go. Nagato needs to just go. It's not about the cap right now. It's about killing this Sims, getting him off the board, and then doing the same to the Rook. Your Prince Heinrich in the backfield. Ushari in the Toulon is turning around. I don't like that. The Fantasque is being...
Because you still leave the numerical advantage over at C. And
yeah.
you do have somebody to potentially stall B.
Yes, but the problem is when you put one ship to go back, you're basically offering that one ship up as a platter, like what just happened to Condi. And I think it's far better, more valuable to just clear out your flank, then start making the changes. If you start changing too early, rotate too early, then you end up with ships that are exposed, and you end up with ships that aren't dead on the enemy team. Like, the Sims is still alive. Why is the Sim still alive?
Because he's running away. That's why, Jet. He is running away, and he has smoke. And we have no radar.
How dare he use his brain like this?
I know this, but does he not know this is like a tournament, not random battles?
But see, right now, for example, if that Toulon was following the group, that's another set of guns on the Sims. That Sims is dead sooner. That means that Nagato can go dark sooner. He conserves hit points. That means they can now shoot at the Rook sooner. Rook, who's healing, by the way. And look, the Toulon now is doing the Toulon thing. Bow in and reversing. And look, there's Fantastic torpedoes on him. Like I said, feels like they're just offering this Toulon up on a platter for free. Matter of fact, they're rotating now the other Heinrich back. And now they're just saying, okay, well, Chukwama and Nagato will take out the Rook. No, they're going to let Chukwama take care of the Rook by himself. All this is going on. We missed what's been going on at the south end of the map. The Squarius trying to fight a Weimar.
He's trying to keep the Weimar interested so the Weimar didn't go back.
Yep. Oof. Ushari gets overmatched by that Turpitz. He's trying to use the final torpedo. Is he going to be able to?
No.
He's shooting HE. He's trying to take out the torpedo tubes on the Turpitz, but missed terribly. He's going to take a face full of torps and die. What did I tell you? They offered him up on a platter. They gave him away for free. Bad decision.
I think the decision of trying to ram a Turpitz was the wrong decision to begin with.
Oh, I completely understand and agree with you there. It's just...
I think he should have just reversed back instead of...
He should have.
Turned.
It's unfortunate the fact that they said, oh, we'll take care of this, you guys go back. The problem with saying something like that in a situation, in a tournament like this, when you've got two teams of players that are different skill, different experiences, different, instincts, right? you see what happens here. You get in a situation where, you know, your TSUN players are now trying to carry this back and bring it back. And it would have been so much easier if you would have just said, everybody stay together, everybody focus fire, keep it simple. This is the same problem that happened last weekend with Team League. You had team leaders that were way too aggressive with their planning. And who won? Who won last season? That was Ainzer, and what he did, what his team did, was said, we're just going to all ball up and just go. They won with that strategy. All right, Tirpitz versus Prince Heinrich. More torpedoes coming. And this is going to be another dead battleship. He does get the torpedoes off.
But are they enough to kill?
I think so. Okay, so they at least get the trade. That's important. That's very important. So now we've got...
dead, so...
Now we've got Toulon versus Weimar with the Squarius to help. This is huge. There's only 3 minutes left in the battle. 3 minutes left in the battle, and currently TSUN is in the lead.
Well, ironically, they win with one cap if nothing changes. Like, this Weimar should honestly be shooting... Yeah, there we go. Ignore Chuck and get rid of the D-Square.
D-Squarius is slowing down. He should be speeding up. There he goes. He should be going dark now. He did his job. He got the distract. He can't afford to die for it. As a matter of fact, Battleship Nagato should be opening up too, frankly. They should all be saying, we need to kill this Weimar. D-Squarius goes dark. Nagato opens up. And then the Weimar changes.
Stay dark, getting a cap. Because C-cap is free for the taking.
For now. Right, exactly.
So we need to get into A-cap, flip it as soon as possible, because we're going to lose C-cap.
True. But there's nothing that stops Nagato.
Torps by the Weimar. They're never freaking hit.
Well, they're out of range, because Chukwama is wisely reversing.
That's what I mean. Like, you literally wasted a set of torpedoes.
Yep. The other thing is, Chukwama's Hydro is down for a few more seconds. Oh, look at these torps.
Oh, look, all skill, no luck.
Now Chukwama is going to use this opportunity to turn. No, he's going to stop. He's trying to throw off the torpedo. Yeah, he's trying to throw off the torpedo. He saw the Weimar turn, and that's what we always call a torpedo turn. That's when a ship turns, you know they're going to fire off their torpedoes. So he made the turn. Now he's got his Hydro on, so he knows if torps are coming. And that's a dead Weimar, and ladies and gentlemen, we are going to round 3. What a game.
I think they did this on purpose, just to guarantee you have a game 3.
I mean, I appreciate this, because I love game 3s.
But, ironically, what it took to override the curse of me rooting for Team Bravo was 2 bots.
What a battle.
I mean, you're 100% right. If the other gentlemen were here, it's a completely different ballgame from last game. But guess what? We could do the if, ands, or whats until our face turned blue, and we could just go, well, they overslept.
That's right. All right, Link pushing forward. He's going to turn, and he's going to, once again, get underwater featured. That's going to stop him in his tracks. Both the Fantasks, he's... Oh! Blown out of the water, everybody! I'm screenshotting that. Wow.
I will say it's funny. Yesterday I was playing with Mini and Gorfs. I was in my Semirs. Got radar, like, deep in radar. And all I did to avoid everybody's shells was I just sailed in a straight line in one direction.
Isn't it amazing?
Like, it took for me just to get out of the radar, like their last salvo, which was their 4th one, for somebody to actually hit me. And it's like, they're both like, how did you do that? I'm like, I just sailed like an idiot. I'm like, because everybody expects you to do something, turn, slow down, do something. I'm like, I just sailed straight. I'm like, and I actually prayed they were good players, because good players are going to try to predict the movement from you.
Yep. And that's why it's almost harder sometimes to play against bad players, because you don't know what they're going to do. And sometimes you plan, okay, this guy's going to drive in a straight line. And the moment that you think that's going to happen is the moment that they turn. all the time. It frustrates the hell out of me because it's like there's no rhyme or reason for them to make that term, but they still do it.
They do it.
Dutch, thank you for clipping that moment. That was awesome of you. Appreciate that. We're doing our ad break now. And I need to edit the title for the rerun channel.
Oh, excuse me.
You are excused, sir. All right, we're moving on to Trident.
Wait, why am I still in here?
In the game? Yeah, you got to back out to the training room.
Still early for me.
I hope somebody can grab a clip of that getting blown out of the water. That was awesome. I missed it because I was having so much fun calling it. All right, let's take a look at the bracket here, see what else is going on. Exile. I don't understand the 3-0. I guess that means maybe
Forfeit, maybe?
feels kind of weird, but Exile, we caught them yesterday. Remember, Exile was the that team that we caught the bonus game yesterday. We don't know what's going on with SDW ETA. FFP defeats the C-Rats 2-0. Bonks is up 1 game over WKY05. FBL 2-0's Tosh 1. Ape is up over NCOTS. Interesting.
I believe that is the EU rookie team.
Not sure, but we still don't know what's going on with Tits versus Tap, so we could very much still have a Ape versus Tits game, so that could be fun.
So,
thank you, Elusive. Appreciate you, man. And yes, Blue Falcon did comment that I am wearing my new Fabletics polo today. So of course I have to highlight that. Thank you very much, Fabletics, for sending me some awesome clothes yesterday. My wife was very unhappy with you.
when is she ever happy with them? Like,
Well,
is there ever a day?
I don't know. I'm running low on storage for all the clothes. That's what she's upset about.
Right, we're gonna go with that.
First world problems, everyone. Come on. All right. So there's a team pick channel as the teams that are 2-0ing are picking various teams. So I'm watching that unfold right now as this continues into game 3. But after this one, we'll do the same thing we did yesterday. We'll try to go find a game 3, okay?
I don't think that's gonna work out for us.
It probably won't, but you never know. There's a few teams that haven't even reported a game 1 yet. So we'll see. Look, I'd rather have a game to cast than to go on break for 25, 35 minutes. That's how I look at it.
I completely agree, but sadly, we're going to a game 3.
Absolutely. We'll see what happens. Trust. All right, we got ourselves a game. Oh. Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Game 3. We're tied 1-1. TSUN versus BOWTO. Whoever wins this game gets to absorb one of the losing 2 teams. We have 2 teams that have been brought together to form one. TSUN and UMA on green, and for red, BOWTO and Tash 2. The winning team gets to choose one of the losing team's groups to form a team of 9 for the group stage that comes next. So let's go ahead and take a look at how this is set up. We've got 2 Fantasks, a Toulon, and 2 Toulons, and Prince Heinrich again, 2 of them. Same thing that they brought before.
Well,
What?
for BOWTO and Tash, we have double Sims, Wichita, Weimar, Rook, and a Tirpitz. So they traded out Frenchie for another Sims and a Toulon for Wichita.
Yeah.
I believe those are the two. And this is arms race.
Yes. This is arms race.
Okay, this is beyond new to me. Did not expect this at all.
Yeah, I don't understand. We'll have to check the rules and see if this is an oopsie or something like that.
I don't know if it's an oopsie.
Chat catching up to our conversation earlier. But anyways, it is what it is. It is arms race. We'll see what happens here. And it looks like I've got a Stream Raiders game to launch.
You know what I find interesting is TSUN, I think, is going for the reload.
Yep.
Which I think it's going to be a little bit more important with their ships because that helps everything. But Matsuda's just dealing damage, like you know, damage through volume and then damage just through more.
Yep, we have a good spot. I like the Sims and Wichita combo. This is a very powerful combination here because the Sims can stop, and there's the Wichita radar. Disquarius now going to have to pop out of there. Wichita not using Hydro yet. About to be reminded that he's got that consumable.
Well,
but at this point, what's the point of using it?
Somebody learned a lesson about that. Is Z-square reverses and gets the reload.
Yes. And we saw a few more hits into the Sims from, I think that was Nagato's Fantastic. It's what we call French radar. What are we going about?
Well, the Sim's going to get the damage buff and then be able to sit on the heal buff and get the heal buff.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yep. But that's a minute and a half away. A lot can happen in a minute and a half.
No, nothing ever happens in a minute and a half.
And notice that Conde now came with the main TSUN push. I think they kind of realized, okay, we need to make sure that all of our players know what to be doing and nobody just sit. So smart decision by them.
Like you were saying, like when you jump from different skill levels and like the higher skill players are trying to help the lower, like you try to explain something like, okay, you need to go here and, you know, like kite. Well, maybe they don't know how to kite properly and they just go, okay, I go here and I just reverse.
Yep.
Like, no, that's not even remotely close to what I said. They're like, well, you should go here and kite.
Right.
You know, or you said to go here and hold this, not realizing hold this means, well, you need to kite, give up ground.
Exactly. Killer is in trouble. He needs to back off. Somehow go dark. Chukwama actually has an opportunity to make a run for the heal, but it doesn't look like he's interested in that.
I don't know. I think he's going to need it with, you know.
Yep, I think so too. Killer is really in a bad spot now as the Wichita director is able to fire from extreme range. He's sitting on 2 fires. His DCP is coming up. He's got to use it. There he goes.
He's not going to make it. DCP or no DCP. There's just too many people shooting him.
Yep. And his shells have been missing so far, the Weimar. Weimar's doing a great job of dodging.
Up there's the permafire.
Yeah. Okay, well, there's the decent hit there, but still. Now, worthy of note is that Battleship Nagato and the other Fantastic Squarius, they've actually rotated, realizing that BOWTO is not going for the heal. I think it's a big mistake for BOWTO to ignore that heal. Yukwama being smart, backing up, figuring their Sims torpedoes coming. He's got his heal on, or his Hydro going,
I mean, this heal is so much more valuable with these lower tiers that just don't get a heal.
Absolutely. This is a buff for for both the destroyers. It's a huge buff for both the destroyers, frankly. And it's also a very nice buff for Chukwama's Toulon. And Oshari's Toulon at that. Kandi, though...
Ironically, the other thing is, granted it's 45 seconds out, you're not going to get the damage buff, so you're going to equalize damage.
Mm-hmm.
While TSUN's got a heal and, well, quicker reload.
Yep. Yep, so now you can see that D-Squarius is healing up, and this is huge for him, especially being low health. Also worthy of note, D-Squarius is not taking... What? He did not take Adrenaline Rush button. Why? Okay. I'm surprised by that. I thought they would have put the put Honore in with the buffed Adrenaline Rush and just gone to town with him.
Well, he's never run the special French captain. Ironically, neither is, but like, I don't know why you just don't, especially if you are going to run Adrenaline Rush.
Right, that's what I mean. Like, Honore with a buffed Adrenaline Rush, or you could make the argument for Abanyu as well. You go get a cap, and you get... But that's a talent which doesn't proc in Training Room, so...
Now there's going to be two heal buffs on the board, one on both sides.
Yeah, Kandi being forced forward now. He's in a really bad spot again. Is his Hydro available? No, his Hydro is down for another 20 seconds. The Sims is already launching torpedoes, thinking, okay, if Kandi continues to move farther forward, that's it for him. Kandi is continuing to be pushed forward because of that Rook.
Well, it's got some torps coming out at... I'm pretty sure the torp is just torp right now. I question that.
What's interesting is Kandi is actually backing up because of the Turpits over pushing. If the Turpits didn't push, Kandi probably would have continued to move farther forward. But with the Turpits pushing, Kandi is instinctively backing up to preserve his hit points, and that causes the Sims torpedoes to completely whiff. And reminds Kandi he's got Hydro available. Rook is going down.
Okay. Oof, poor Brook. Well, see, Kandi used Hydro properly. Oh, torps are spotted. Hold on, let me hit my button to make sure those are the torps I'm spotting.
Chukwama got smashed in the face just now. Complete overmatch. There he goes. Okay. But
all right, now,
he's got a heal.
It's important to get him out before the heal comes up. Or they get the heal.
That's right.
They got to do the same with the Weimar. Get a lot of damage done to him before that Sims touches that heal.
Yep. Worthy of note now, we have the central cap that is formed, and Kandi's in a great position to grab it, assuming he survives. The Squarius has rotated and is now fighting the Turpits. Sims is in the smoke now, trying to farm Kandi. Kandi's shooting, keeping himself detected. Toulon getting some good hits on the Turpits.
That's the problem with torping something that's, you know, power ass into towards you. It's a very narrow profile, and you almost have to drop your torps on top of each other, hoping that one of them goes a little left.
Whoa, Chukwama, he must have taken a torpedo or something. He was down to like 400 hit points. And there's the value of that passive heal. He survived because of that passive heal.
Well, D-Square is making quick revolutions to go get the second heal, so...
Oh, absolutely. Not only
up some more.
Not only do you get another heal, but you also get in the cap, so that's good for both reasons.
The other thing is, hopefully you help out your Heinrich, who's just going to get farmed out.
Well, he shouldn't have been shooting like he was, and, well, he did, so he's dead. He's got one heal in 25 seconds. He's out of DCPs.
He's not gonna make it.
No.
Oh, maybe he makes it if he can.
Wait, he's dark? He's actually dark. He's actually dark.
Oh my
8 seconds to go in his heal. Nope, he's back up again. He goes dark, but he gets spotted again. You ain't never gonna keep him dark. He's dead. Just as the heal comes up.
As the heal comes up.
But see, BOWTO is being very smart with their use of the Sims and a cruiser combination. I mean, frankly, that's what I'm talking about when I say, you come up with easy strats that you can use that everybody can understand, right? Okay, I'm gonna
Well,
go and smoke this. You follow me and sit, right?
right, you make it sound so easy. Yet
Mm-hmm.
teaching people how to play a smoke comp is beyond frustrating
Mm.
because the DD doesn't want to stay with the cruiser. The cruiser just wants to do his own thing half the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, how can you guys not just work together as a team and communicate and talk?
Chukwama now spotted by the Sims in big trouble trying to get behind this island for cover. He's out of heals altogether.
Yeah, but more importantly, they got to deal with that turpid still.
Yep, that is now passively healing.
Yeah. Like, a Wichita that's been scratched. Right, a Weimar that has a smoke cloud and spotting.
Yep, and there's the radar from the Wichita catching D Squarius out. And Chukwama's going to go down here. I got to say, I think this is going to be a BOWTO victory.
Yes, it will be.
Here's a part where Nagato says, here, let me smoke you. Oh, wait. Wrong
I don't
destroyer for
have
that.
smoke. I mean, that's the price you pay for bringing, the French DDs that don't have smoke.
Mm-hmm. Weimar shells just missed. Chukwama is dark. Engine boosting in reverse. And we got the Toulon versus Tirpitz. Toulon versus Tirpitz. Toulon reversing instead of ramming. That will be a dead Toulon. He doesn't even need to use his primaries. This game is over.
Why, like, ramming a Tirpitz is usually never a good idea, but you
Here,
don't
you
even
need
try.
to. Yeah.
All right, so Battleship Nagato's just got to kill a Sims, a Weimar, and a Wichita.
Yep.
And we'll be okay, because I don't see Chukwama surviving.
Now here comes Tirpitz shells from the side, and miss. But wait, there's more. Nagato trying to torpedo rush the Wichita, who's bow onto him. Does take 2 torpedoes for his trouble. Ouch.
I would say if they managed to take out the Tirpitz, that'd be huge, but
Yeah.
it's just it's not that big of a deal.
Nope. Nope. All
So
3
maybe they can get
TSUN
this
members.
Weimar.
Yep. All 3 TSUN members trying desperately to hold on. It's not going to matter.
Now, like the Wichita needs to die in the next 3 seconds.
So what that means is that BOWTO is going to advance, and they're going to get to choose between TSUN or UMA to take with them to form a team of 9.
Who would you take?
I would say it depends on the objectives of BOWTO.
Right, nice diplomatic answer.
Thank you. Oh! Wichita threads the needle with those torpedoes, and there's 2 sets of torps that go past each other. Fantastic series. I almost wonder, Puddin'. I almost wonder, had TSUN not given the wrong information to their friends in UMA about the start time, and they showed up for Game 1, with how close Game 1 was, we could have been looking at TSUN advancing. Very interesting.
Well, to be fair and honest, we'll never know.
Yeah.
Because I think BOWTO made good adjustments as far as bringing ships, so they would have hopefully made those adjustments for Game 2.
Right. Puddin', do me a favor, hop out of the training room, look for Guilty versus Pot 80 if you can, please.